That's a turn up for the books.
Right then, hello, who's this?
Come on, guys, let's head for the action.
Strange person.
Hello again. Today, Newsround Extra is looking at BMX, the biking craze which has now turned into a major sport. A sport to be reckoned with many contests being held every week, and a sport that's now worth round about £100 million a year. For really good riders, there's the chance to join a top team. This double-decker bus is being used by a young BMX racing team led by Tim March, who's the #1 rider in Britain and Europe. Like many teams, this one is sponsored. It gets money from a big company. Riders like Tim can earn as much as £30,000 a year from the sport. Big money for someone who's only just out of his teens. And there are lots of up-and-coming riders who'd like to take his place. For Tim, being a biker stopped being just fun a long time ago. It's now a full-time job. He's got to win and keep on winning to stay on top and keep his sponsors happy.
It's time then! Riders ready, pedals ready, go!
It's reckoned that this year in Britain, more than 500,000 BMX bikes costing from £100 to £300 each will be bought. So with this enormous interest in the sport, the manufacturers sponsor some of the ace riders so that their machines look good in action in front of the bike fans. Well, Tim, another victory there. What do you think the secret is of BMX? Why is it so popular?
Basically, I think it offers a rider or a kid a lot of different things. It enables him to have a lot of self-expression, a lot of freedom really, because when he's got a bike he can go anywhere he wants and express himself on it, obviously. And he can also, if he wants the competitive edge, he can go and race it, or if he just wants to be recreational, he can go and do freestyle on it wherever he wants, really. There's just a lot of things involved in the whole nucleus of the sport, really.
And if he gets to be as good as you, he can make quite a lot of money out of it as well.
Well, yeah, you can make a living out of it for sure, yeah.
And can you see it becoming even more of a professional sport?
Yeah, well, this year we've got a pro class, and there are a lot of big sponsors involved in the races we're having this year. So it's going to be very, very big. It's good because it's got TV coverage, which enables sponsors obviously to get good coverage, and means they inject more money into the sport, which means the sport grows because it appeals to a wider range of children, you see.
Now that BMX is worth millions of pounds, the star riders are in demand from lots of firms who want them to plug their products.
Just move that left hand a bit, move it onto handlebars. That's it, lovely. That's it.
This photo session with Tim has been organised by a company that makes jeans and other casual clothes. They want their products to be linked with the action-packed sport, so they sponsor Tim, and in return, he advertises their clothes.
That's it, those fingers, just very relaxed. Good. Nice. Right.
Other big firms are cashing in as well, in the hope of persuading every BMX rider to eat their breakfast cereal or buy their fizzy drink. Of course, the cost of all this advertising and sponsorship has to be paid for, and often it's by the young fans. It means that the things that they buy will cost them more.
Okay, just move that hand down a bit. Yeah, that's it. Good. Lovely. Good. That again. Right.
This advert featuring Tim will end up in some of the magazines that are now on the market aimed just at BMX fans. There are lots of them on the bookshelves, packed with biking news and tempting details about all the bikes, the trimmings and the gimmicks that are now on sale.
It's Tim Marsh. Nice pictures.
For as long as he's winning, Tim March gets the superstar treatment, turning up for personal appearances at shows and at shops. The stars take great care not to get involved with the less glamorous side of the sport, like the row over the very cheap bikes from abroad that can snap and seriously injure their riders.
Now, Tim, we've had our ups and downs, mate, haven't we?
We have, but we're both through to the main, and let's face it, Anne, who the hell cares how they do it in California?
Exactly. This is England and this is English weather.
We're styling, dude. I reckon we're all the way there.
We're going to do it.
Let's kick 'em. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, don't use those stilettos when you kick him, though.